Hi everyone, it's Susan at Tribe. We're going to be doing a power reformer workout today on the mat. So a couple props that we're going to use for that. We're going to be using bands and gliders. So I have a couple bands with me. They have the handles on them. Red is heavier, green is lighter. But if you don't have a band with a handle at home and you only have a regular stretch band, TheraBand, you can absolutely use this. This one's actually really long, so it should actually be about half this size. But if you want to make a handle out of this one, just wrap it around your hand, and that's how you can use that. So both are fine, whatever you have. We're also going to be using gliders. Now these are the gliders I have. I'm going to be on carpet. So the gliders I have at home work on carpet. So if you don't have gliders at home and you are on carpet also, a regular old Frisbee will do the job. It's not as smooth as the gliders, but it will get it done. So you can absolutely use that if you have one of those in your garage. Now, if you're on hardwood floor and you don't have gliders, you can just take a towel. If you have a hand towel, you can just kind of fold it up so it's about the size of a glider, about the size of your hand, or you can use a small washcloth. And then you just put that underneath your foot on the hardwood floor. You can also wear a sock. That will also glide. You want to make sure though, if you are using a sock, that your other foot is barefoot or that you have a shoe on so that you do have that stability on the floor with the standing leg. So let me put those away for now. I'll also be showing some modifications to do everything today without a band or a glider. And when we get to the upper body portion, I just brought some weights. If you don't have a band, you can absolutely use weights for everything that we do with the band. So I just have 5 pounds here, but whatever you have at home, whatever you feel comfortable using, that is absolutely fine. That's an option as well. So let me put all my toys off to the side and we're going to get started. So like I said, I'm going to show some options for using the gliders and not. We're going to start with a plank crunch. So I'm going to show it with the gliders first and then I'll show an option without the gliders. So we're going to be here for 1 minute. So come on down into an all-fours position. This way we can safely get onto the gliders. Balls of the feet on the gliders, toes, and we're going to come into a high plank. Now, as always, if you need to modify coming down onto your forearms, if you need to modify for wrist, that's always fine. So from here, you're going to lift up into a full plank, and then you're going to round the back, pull the knees into your chest, and then slowly unfold back to your plank, just like on the reformer. Think of those gliders as the carriage. We make sure we round the back here. And we don't just tuck those knees in low, because that's just going to be in the hip flexors, and that's not a crunch, right? We want to round the back, lift the bottom a little bit. Now let's talk about it without the gliders. If you're using gliders, please keep going. If you don't have gliders, you're going to walk one leg in and the other leg in, coming to a hovering tabletop, still rounding the back, lifting the bottom a little bit, step back to that full plank. And you're going to keep doing that. And that's going to be your version without the gliders. Going to go back to the gliders. Let's add a push-up, guys. So rounding in, there's your crunch, unfold, here's your push-up. Feel free to drop to those knees for that push-up. That's always fine. There's your knee plank push-up. Good. Rounding in, and out. I think we have about 10 more seconds. If my stopwatch is true. 3, 2, 1 more crunch. Good job, guys. Now from here, we're gonna hold it here. And we're going to do a mountain climber. Just one leg at a time, nice and slow, rounding the back just a little bit, getting that crunch. Excellent. Keep going. Whew. Almost there. Almost there. Keep breathing. Strong shoulders. Lift up in between those shoulder blades. Nice and controlled. Whew. About 20 seconds to go. Hang in. Breathing. That's it, guys. go. Hold it out there. Let's come onto the right side. Onto your right forearm for a side plank. We're gonna start here with hip dips. We're still on those gliders. If you need to come off those gliders, please do. Little hip dips. Get into that oblique. Good. Very nice. Hold it here. Reach that left arm up to the ceiling and round. And open. Good. Twist. And open. And twist. And open. We're going to take a little break from planks after this one. Hang in. And open. And twist. Open. Twist. And open. Hold it here. Place that left hand down. Slide those gliders in and out. And in. And out. Home stretch. In. And out. 15 seconds. In. And out. In. Last 5, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down. All right. Now we're going to grab the band. So I'm going to grab the red band. Who knows? I might change my mind later on as I get more tired. We're going to take it into our wood chop. So do the wood chop with the band. You're going to step on the band with one foot. You're going to hold that handle with both hands like we normally do. Then you're going to sweep. Now, if you want more tension in that band, step on it closer to the handle. And up. And up. Good. See how light you can make those arms, yeah? We want to get all that work from the obliques. And down. And down. Good. Oh. And sometimes the band can get a little uncomfortable in the hand, so feel free to kind of switch that grip around as you need to. All right, almost there. 15 seconds, guys. And then we're coming down onto the mat. Now you can see behind me, I'm using an elevated mat. That is just so you can see me better. 5 seconds. You use the mat that you have. All right, drop that band. We're gonna come into a hollow body position on your back. So you can stretch those legs out, reach the arms back like you're making a banana with your body. Okay, hold it here. We have 20 seconds to hold it. And then we're gonna rock it for 10 seconds, yeah? Good, now if you need to bring those arms forward or anywhere in between. Good, you guys keep holding. I gotta keep checking my time. All right, we're almost there. 3, 2, here we go. Let's rock it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Rocking is optional. Feel free to stay with the hold. Holding another 20 seconds. Scoop those abs in. Let's warm up that core. Keep breathing. All right, almost there, guys. 10 more seconds here. You can do this, and then we have one more 10-second rock. We got this. We got this. Here we go. Rock it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes, hug those knees in. All right, let's come back up. Find our band again. We got our wood chop other side. So now you're gonna hold it with your other foot. Hands hold the handle. Whoops, mine slipped out of place. And to the other side, that sweep, that twist. Again, we wanna make those arms light. Try to follow that twist with your gaze. Our bodies tend to go where our eyes go. So use those eyes to help you get that rotation. Whew. Are we getting warm? I am. And breathe. Good. Whew. We're about halfway. Keep breathing. Strong exhale, 15 seconds, guys. Here we go. Home stretch. Then we come back down onto the mat. We got some sit-ups. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm gonna do this on the floor. You can do it on your mat. Your arms are gonna be off to the side. We're gonna use those gliders again for these sit-ups. I'll show you an alternative without the gliders. We're gonna open to frog legs. I'm gonna turn to you so you can see what my legs look like. Little butterfly frog legs. Soles of the feet together, knees open. Let's come all the way down. You're gonna feel your triceps through this one as well. And you're gonna sit up, pull those arms in behind you, glide them in on those sliders. And down, and okay. Nice. Now, option without the gliders. Reach through your legs. Take that sit up there. And reach through. That is your option without the gliders. Both work for me. And up. Lift. Okay, we're over halfway. 25 seconds, guys. Feel those abdominals. All right, we got those side planks. I'm gonna flip around so that you can see me. We're gonna be on the left elbow for those side planks. Let's get ready so we can make that transition pretty fast. 3, 2, here we go. I'm gonna push those gliders towards my feet now. And toes on the gliders, lifting up to that side plank. Good job. All right, upper hand, that right hand to the hip if you want, and little dips to start. Just watching our time. Don't want to torture you for too long. 5 seconds here. We take it into our twist with our wrap. Here we go. Right arm up. And open. And open. And open. 10 seconds. And open. 3. Give me one more. Hold it here. Right hand down. Crunch those knees in and out. 15 seconds to go. If you're not on the gliders, step, step, back, back. Sorry, I don't have enough room with the gliders to show. There we go, step, step, back, back. Otherwise, stay with those gliders. Oops, I lost one. We're gonna leave it. And down. Nice job, okay. Gliders stay where they are. Here we go, we're finishing with a saw. Flip around, facing the floor. Now, if you don't have the gliders, I'll show you an alternative. Sliding out and in. I'll move a little bit this way so you can see me a little better. All right. Moving from the shoulders. Now, if you don't have the gliders, you can hold this, or I'll come off. You can stretch up and down. Otherwise, sliding out and in, just like our saw on the reformer. Oh, about 30 seconds. Ooh, gotta adjust my gliders. They might slide out of place. That happens. All right. All right. I'm just holding. 10 seconds to go. Keep gliding. I'm gonna hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Quick stretch. All right. Grab your towel. Wipe off the sweat. Okay. Let's take it into our lower body work. Set those gliders off to the side. We'll use them, but we don't want them to be in the way. Now, I have a small table here that I'm going to use for step ups. You can use a chair, that's absolutely fine. Or If you don't have either of those, we want to make sure that chair is sturdy. So make sure it's a good solid chair. If you don't have either of those or you prefer not to do a step up, that's fine. You're gonna pull one knee in and send it back. One knee in, send it back. A little hop as you do that. If you don't feel comfortable hopping, any ankle issues, just pull the knee high, send it back. Knee high, send it back. We wanna get that work here too. So that's why we go back, right? So otherwise, we're gonna start with that right leg. Here we go, step ups. Stepping up, slow release down. And stepping up, and slow release down. Hands can be wherever they feel comfortable. We're gonna keep that foot on that surface the whole time, rather than stepping it down to the floor. Sometimes we do like a tap. We're gonna keep that foot up there today. And down. Ooh, my heart rate is certainly up. And down. And lower, light tap. Make sure we're not crashing down to the floor. We want to keep the shoulders forward so we can slowly control it back down. And slowly back down. 10 seconds here. And we're gonna stay down onto the floor. We're gonna grab one glider. One more here. And down, excellent. So, I'm gonna grab one glider. It goes underneath that right foot. Kind of the ball of the foot, sole of the foot, somewhere around there. And we're gonna start parallel. And we're gonna push out, come to a squat, deep squat, and then slide it in. You should feel those inner thighs pulling you in. That's what we're going for. And down, and up, down, squeeze in, down. And again, hands can be wherever they feel comfortable. If you want to take them to your hips for these, that's fine. I like to just hold them in front of my chest. That keeps them out of the way. Whew. And in. Let's get into those inner thighs. This is the easy one. I'm going to turn it out next. Now, as always, whenever we do add-ons, variations, those are optional. If something doesn't feel good on your knees, your hips, your back, please stay with the original version. Don't be afraid to make those modifications for yourself. I know I'm going out of frame every time I come up, but you can see what my lower body is doing, and that's what's important. I'll try to step back for the next set so you can see me. Let's turn the legs out here. And here we go, same thing. A little bit tougher on those inner thighs. Pull. Woo. Make sure those knees are landing right over your ankles. We don't want to go here, right, and overflex those knees. Zip in. Deep squat. Zip in. Nice job, guys. Already halfway. Already halfway. For the next one, no big changes. We're just going to rotate those feet back to parallel. That glider stays underneath that right foot. Five seconds. We're going to take it into a side lunge. Nice, guys. From here, I totally lied. You're going to take the glider underneath the left foot. Right foot firmly on the floor. That left leg is going to slide, but it's all about that right leg. We're going to bend it. And up. And bend. And up. There's your side lunge. And up. Nice job. And up. We're going to be here for a little bit. Just focus on your form. Again, knee staying right over that right foot. Tracking over the toes. Weight into the heel. Bottom sits low. We don't want to come out with the glider, right? We want to keep all our weight over that right leg. And down. All right, we're almost there. Nice, hold the next one low. Skate it. Just that left leg. Skates in and out, just like on the reformer. Holding low in that right leg. Nice, push that left leg long, hold it straight. Back to your full range. Should feel like a nice recovery. And down. And up. Okay, guys, 5 more seconds and we're gonna skate it out to finish again. Here we go, hold it low. In and out, nice and slow. And out. Whew, less than 15 seconds. All right, leg is feeling it. 8 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, and all the way up. We do not need the glider for the next one. We do need your band, but like I said, you can do this without your band. The band just adds a little bit of extra tension. So, just gonna move my stopwatch over there. All right, we're gonna take it to our leg sweep. So, on that right leg still, we're gonna put that handle over the foot, just like we would with our soft strap. Now you're on the floor, so you don't have any clearance, right? So we're gonna drop down to that left elbow, send that right leg out to the side. You're in control of the amount of tension in that band. Back and forth, holding it out to the side, and forth, and back. Whew. Whew. And forth. Good, see how much you can avoid just completely listing to that left side. Put a little bit more weight over to that right arm, just a little bit. Now this leg doesn't have to be high, it can be low, kind of just hovering over the floor. That's okay. You go where it feels okay for you. Almost there, guys. Okay, now hold it back. Bend into your armpit, dog on a fire hydrant. Push it back. Bend in. Push it back. Bend in. Push. And in. Oh, so close. And back. Keep that leg lifted. Try to keep that knee above the band. Pulling right into your armpit. Okay, last 10 seconds, guys. Almost there, we're so close. 2 and 1, perfect. Well done. Let's take that band off. We're coming back to those gliders. So, we're coming on the floor. I'm gonna turn this way so that you can see my right leg working. We're gonna put the heels on the gliders. You're coming down onto the flat onto the mat, so you're just gonna flip over on your mat. We're gonna lift up into a bridge. Now, we're gonna send that right leg out and pull in. Left leg just stays still. We're working that right leg. And pull in. Out. And in. Out. And in. Now, an alternative, if you would like, is just to hold this bridge position. You can also lift up into your bridge and come back down and lift up, trying to pull those gliders towards your bottom just a little bit more every time you lift up. Now watch out in that bridge, just like always, for arching into that lower back, yeah? We want to squeeze into those glutes and get that bridge from there. We're still gliding. And in. And in. Whew, we're halfway over, actually. Get into that hamstring. "15 seconds. Hips high. Pull way into your bottom every time. Send it away. 3, 2, 1, pull it in, lower it down. Nice job. Come on up. We're going to use the band and 1 glider for the next one. Again, feel free not to use the glider. Glider's going to go underneath the left ball of the foot. We want the heel up. The band is going to go underneath the right foot. Feel free to use your weights if you do not have a band. That'd be a good time to use them here. Just holding them here like you're holding a tray in a half bicep curl. And then we're going to do the same with the band, just holding it here in this position. And we're going to take a deep lunge into the right leg. This is similar to our lunge at the back of the reformer. We're facing away from the mirror. Foot is on the back platform, and that left foot would be on the carriage. That's those lunges, yeah? Whew, good. Nice, just making sure we keep our time. And down. Try to bend that left knee too, like you're sending it right down to the floor. If you could just lightly tap the floor each time. We'll see if you can do that. Get that depth. And up. Strong hold into those weights with that band, and obviously it gets heavier as you stand up out of that lunge. Nice, guys, okay? Let's hold the next one down. Lean a little bit forward and skate that left leg in and out. Nice job. All right, 2 more. Last one, hold that left leg back there. Lean forward a little bit more, lift it, and tap it. Lift it, tap it. Lift, tap, lift, and tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that foot down and stretch. All right, for the next one, we're gonna kind of push that glider out of the way, and we're gonna take it into our single leg deadlift. So that right leg is gonna stay straight, and you're going to drop down. Then you're gonna lose some tension in that band, that's okay. And then back up, nice and tall. Yeah, gotta get my timer going. Make sure we stay in line, and up. Just like on the reformer. Now you can also use those weights here, just a weight in each hand instead of that band. So you kind of lose that support, right? That you would normally have with those handles at the bottom there. That's okay, test your balance quite a bit. Good. Nice long line from the head to that back left leg like a seesaw. 10 more seconds here, guys. 12 actually, sorry. 12. I was rounding down. All right, last one here. We're going to take it into our single leg squat here with that right leg still. So here, because we don't have that space to send our left leg down behind us, we're going to cross it behind us. And you're going to take a deep squat. And up. And a deep squat. Now, if you have a table available to you or a very sturdy chair, you can take that here, standing up on there. Be very careful, like your regular squat, and make sure you are very stable. I would recommend just staying on the floor. Deep squat. And up, just pulling into that band a little bit. Almost there, guys. Nice work. Good. All right, one more. And up. Good. Nice job. Okay. So now we're going to put our foot back inside that band, similar to the position we were in before, but I want you down onto both hands this time. From here, you're going to send that leg back behind you and lift and down and lift and down and lift and down. Good. Good. As we lift, we want to try not to sink. Strong shoulders, tight abs. 15 more seconds here. Just a light tap of the toes. And again, you can increase the tension in that band by just grabbing it a little bit tighter. 3, 2, one more lift. Now bend that knee in and send it straight back. And bend the knee in and straight back. This is your donkey kick. Bend in and straight back. Bend in and straight back. And straight back. 10 more seconds here. We have one last variation here. In and back. Last one. Good. Now drop down onto your elbows. Make sure you have a tight hold of that band. Bend in, send that leg more to the ceiling. Bend in, up to the ceiling. Bend in. You keep your head down. I'm watching my time. 15 seconds, guys. In and stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me one more. Just one more. Nice. Okay. Take that band off. We have a little finisher, a little palate cleanser. Before we take all that to the left leg, we're going to do a squat to high heels or a full squat jump. It's 1 minute. I'll show you both. Here we go. Squat to high heels, down, weight into the heels, lift to your toes. Arms forward, arms by your sides. Make sure that weight is into your heels when you squat, even though it's coming forward onto your toes when you lift. Lift the toes here, lift the heels. Full squat jump, boom, and boom. Up. Good. And again, slow version. This is low impact. If you have any knee or other joint issues, this might be the best option. If you want to get that cardio burst, take it into your full jump. 15 seconds. And low impact, and you can switch between the two, like I am. You don't have to stay with one the whole time. You want to like burst it out for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. Woo! Shake those legs out. Okay, here we go. Left side, I'm just going to change my stopwatch so I can see clearly. Here we go. We start with those step-ups again, make sure everything's out of the way. So you have a clear path here. We're not going to step down on a glider and slip. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 minute of step-ups, left leg. Again, whew, just keep that left leg up there the whole time. Quick drive up, slow release down. Bringing those shoulders forward. So we can control that descent down. We don't want to let gravity take over so that we slam down to the floor, right? Halfway, guys. Hang in there. When we finish with these, we're coming down onto that floor. We're grabbing one glider. We're going to take it into that inner thigh work to begin. This is just warming up that left leg. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, give me one more. I'm doing it too. Okay, here we go. Glider goes underneath the left foot to start. We're going to start parallel. All 10 toes facing forward. We're going to take a nice deep squat and you're going to zip those inner thighs together to come back in. Nice job. And zip it together. Keep breathing. You'll notice I'm talking less and less as I get more and more tired. I'm going to step back just a little bit so I'm a little bit more visible. Okay, we're halfway with this one, guys. Next one, we just turn it out. And again, if that doesn't feel okay on knees or hips, stay parallel. Do a second set parallel. It's always fine to make those changes for yourself. Even if it's just today, that something is not feeling right, not feeling great, that's okay. Pay attention to that. We never want to force anything. We want to work in that pain-free zone. All right, let's turn it out. Both legs turned out. Just pointing to the corners. Deep squat. Zip it in. Stack the knees and the ankles. Sit low. Try to keep the shoulders over the hips here. Oh. And breathe. And breathe. Now, I didn't show this on the other side, I apologize, but without the glider, you can step out, zip in, yeah? Step out, zip in. You kind of drag your foot along the floor. That's a nice way to do this one without the glider. 15 seconds, guys. There's always ways to make those modifications depending on what equipment and props we have at home. 5, woo, 3, give me one more, come on. And nice job. Let's switch that glider over to the right foot. And now it's all gonna be about the left leg. Take it into our side lunges. Deep side lunge. Woo, we wanna make sure all that weight stays over that left leg here. Yeah? All the way into that left heel. What I mean by that, again, is that we don't want to drift out with the glider. We want to keep our weight over this left leg. Sit the bottom low. And up. And up, good. Okay, here we go. Hold it low. Skate. Just staying low in that left leg. Breathing, chest up, core tight, full body movement, whole body is engaged here. Yes, okay, straight leg up, back to your full lunge, full range. Again, it should feel like a nice recovery. Breathing. We have that leg sweep after this, so enjoy this. Okay, give me one more. Hold it low on this one. Here we go. Let's skate it out to finish. Skate it out. 15 seconds, guys. See how low you can get for that last 15 seconds. You know, it's not 30, it's not 90. Whew, it's only 10. See how low you can get. Oh, that leg is talking. 3, 2, yes, push that glider aside. We're gonna need that band again. You can do this without the band. Just do the movement. Eliminate that band around the foot. Perfectly fine. Trust me, you're gonna feel it. You don't need the band to feel it. It just intensifies it. So, again, because we're against the floor, I know I'm a little elevated here, but we're against the floor really. We're gonna drop down onto that right elbow. That band is going around the left foot like we would normally put that soft strap around the foot. And we're gonna sweep back and forth. Just keep breathing. Easy shoulders here. I know it's easy to kind of sink down into those shoulders. Try to avoid that as best you can. Easier said than done. 15 seconds, guys, and then we take it into our hamstring glute press, that dog on a fire hydrant position. Keep this sweep going. Again, it doesn't have to be high. You can keep it low, hovering off the floor. 3, 2, hold the next one back, bend in, push back, bend in, push back. Keep that leg lifted, that knee lifted. Try to keep that knee above that band. And push. Whew. Less than 30 seconds, guys. We're close. It's only 10 seconds to go. You can do anything for 10 more seconds. We have our hamstring curls after this. 3, 2, give me one more push. Good, nice work. Okay, take that band off. We don't need it for the next one. We're gonna find both gliders. And I didn't say this on the other side, but since we're gliding just that single leg, if you want to lose the glider underneath your other foot, if you need a little bit more stability, that's fine. Always, always fine to make those changes, depending on what's feeling good. Maybe you have a hamstring injury or it's just sensitive. So let's lift it up. Here we go. Out and in with that left leg. I'm gonna introvert myself back a little bit. I'm hitting that table. There we go. There's my clearance. Now, if you're feeling really good and you want to really go for it, try double. Pull in. You won't be able to go as far. That's okay. Pull in. Otherwise, stay with that single. I know you're feeling that hamstring. 20 seconds, guys. Hang in. Again, feel free to kind of put in a few doubles in there. Whew. Maybe just 1 or 2. Do what feels good to you. Go back to the singles for 1 or 2. Alternate. Whew, let's do one more double. Whew. And come on down. Okay, let's come up. We just need one glider for the next one. We're gonna grab our band or our weights. We're gonna put that glider this time underneath the right foot. Let's get that band into place underneath the left foot. I'm gonna step back so you can see me a little bit better. Okay, here we are. We're gonna hold it like we're holding a tray. Light touch with the right foot on the glider. Left leg lunges. See if you can tap that right now on the floor. Whew. Yeah. Whew. Breathing. We're here for a little bit. Here for a little bit. Focus on that form, that depth. All that weight centered over the left leg. Weight into the left heel. Okay, we're about halfway with this full range. Then we're going to take it into those skates, those little taps that we did on the other side. Again, add-ons, variations are optional. If this is feeling good, stay here. Keep breathing. It's my only requirement. So you keep breathing and you keep moving. One more here. Good. Nice. Now find that deep position in the left leg. Skate. Skate. So close. Oh, I'm feeling that left leg. Here we go. 2 more. Last one. Hold that right leg straight. Shift that weight forward a little bit. Lift. Tap. Lift. And tap. Lift. Tap. 4 more here, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, okay. Get that glider out of the way. We don't want to slip on it or anything. So now we're going to do our deadlift. Just let those arms relax by the sides. That band is going to go slack. It's okay. There's your balance work right here. And up. We want a soft left knee here. So it's not deep bend like we were just doing with our lunge, right? But it's a soft knee so we're not locking it out. All the way up, squeezing that glute at the top. Feel free to use those weights here. It's a great time to use weights. If you don't have a band, then you'd rather use weights. Not a problem. Almost there. This one went by fast. Okay, 10 more seconds here, guys. And we're gonna switch right here to our single leg squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Let's wrap that leg behind us, yeah? Because we don't have that clearance. And up, good. And down. Again, find time to use those weights. And up. Squeeze that left glute at the top. That band goes slack, and then get some tension as we stand up. Back flat, chest lifted here. We don't want to round, right? Oh, let me find my balance again. Since I turned to look at the camera. We're getting low from the leg, not the upper body. 15 more seconds, guys. 15 more seconds. And up. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, let's take the band with us, and we're gonna come down onto hands and knees again. So we're gonna put that band around the left foot. Again, that handle. Okay. Now from here, we're gonna start on hands and knees. So up onto hands, send that left leg straight, lift and down. Lift, strong upper body, lift up in between those shoulder blades. Down. Whew. Lift and down. 15 more seconds here, we take it into our donkey kick. Right from here. Now, we're coming down onto elbows later, of course, but if you need to drop to elbows, to forearms, to modify for wrists, that is always fine to do. Here we go. Bend that knee in, send it back. Donkey kick. In, send it back. In, drive it back. Drive it back. We're almost done with legs, guys. We're so close. We have one little finisher after this before we take it into our upper body. 5 more seconds here. We stay with this movement. We send it up at an angle. Here we go. Let's drop to those elbows. Make sure you have a strong grip on that band. Send it to the ceiling. This is where we finish. Push. Push. Nice job. Woo. Push. Seconds. That band start to creep around your leg, that's okay. One more. Okay, let's take it off. Okay, place the band away. We have one to finish our lower body work. Then we're moving on to upper body. Grab both gliders. All right. Step onto them, parallel stance, a little bit wider than the hips, toes slightly turned out. Oh, let me walk back a little bit, there we go. All right, here we go. Starting with a regular squat. And up, down, and up. And up. Let's take it into half range. Down, halfway up. Down, halfway up. So we're not speeding it up at all. We're just cutting that range in half. Down, halfway up. Halfway up. Down. Good. Okay, hold it at the bottom, little pulses. And down, and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it low. Here we go. Open the knees, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Whew. Give it a shake. Okay. Let's move on to our lower body, or upper body, excuse me. So we're going to start with hands on gliders. So hands and knees, hands on gliders. You're going to roll out to a knee plank. You're going to hold it here. Give me one push up, and then round back in. So a little bit core work, a little bit arm work. You're going to roll out, find that knee plank, push up, round it in. Out, push up. Now if you don't have gliders, you're going to walk it out, find that knee plank, push up, walk it back in, find that rounded back. Perfectly fine. Or if that version's just feeling better for you, and you do have gliders, but you prefer to do that variation, also fine. Tuck that tailbone. So you find that knee plank, so we don't want to come onto our knee plank like this, right? My bottom in the air. Get that tailbone under. Find that long line. 15 more seconds here. Now we're going to make it even more fun. And out. 7. Give me one more. Okay, now come all the way down onto your stomach. Sorry if I'm a little out of view, but we're going to send those arms straight forward. Hands still on gliders. Pull one hand in underneath your shoulder. Pull the other hand underneath your shoulder. Lift up either to a knee plank or a full plank for a full push-up. Start to send the gliders forward. Drop to your knees here. Come all the way flat. Pull in, push up, and knees down to go back out. In, push up, knees down to come back out. In, push up. I'm coming up onto my feet. Feel free to stay down onto knees. Both are fine. In, push up, knees. 2 more. Push up, knees down. 1 more. Knees down. Push out. Okay, well done. So from here, we're gonna grab the band. Again, green is lighter, red is heavier. And we're gonna start on knees for this one. So I'm gonna come onto my mat. You're gonna come onto your mat as well. And we're gonna start here with an overhead press. Now, if you're really, really strong in the upper body and you wanna stand on the band, I find that's a little too much weight for me. So from here, hands at the shoulders and up and in. Now, if you want to, you keep going while I show you modifications. If that is a little too heavy, take one knee out of it and then try it there. That lightens it up just a little bit. As always, just like on the reformer, sit down onto those heels, do it there. Makes it a lot more doable. And down, and push, and down, and push, and push. This is where you might want that green band, right? And down, and up, and up, and 15 more seconds here, guys. Ooh, get that press. 10 seconds. Ooh, belly tight, bottom tight. 1 more here. Now, we're gonna take it into an overhead tricep press. I'm gonna swap out my band for that. That red one's a little too heavy for me for that overhead press. So feel free to drop down onto those heels again for this one. And we're gonna go up overhead, our tricep press, just like regular. And push. You can interlace fingers if you like to do that. Just keep breathing. 20 seconds, guys. Keep breathing. Hands drop behind the head, 10 seconds. Strong press up. Okay, all right, from here, we're gonna come off the band. You can do this seated or kneeling or standing, excuse me. I want you to bring the band in half, so holding handles, and then there's a little loop. You're gonna wrap it around your rib cage. You're gonna hold one side of the band with your hand, that little loop, and then both handles with the other hand. We're gonna take it into a chest press here. So you're gonna push forward and back and out. Otherwise, that band is a little slack. We don't get that work. Don't worry. We're splitting it up between each side. 10 more seconds here. Then we'll take it over to the other side. Okay, here we go. Flip that wrap. I'm holding this time with my right hand, and then my left hand holds the handles. And you probably want to get that band underneath your armpit. That's the most comfortable. Just trying to keep that band in place with your other hand. So you get that tension. And I shift and move around. That's the fun of the band. Five seconds. One more. Good job. Okay, so now we're gonna stand on the band. So same kind of thing as kneeling. The wider your feet are, the more tension you're gonna have in that band. So if you feel like it's too heavy, take your feet a little bit closer together. If it's still too heavy, take one foot out of it. If it's still too heavy, come down onto your knees. Don't be afraid to make those changes to make it doable for you. We're gonna start with some bicep curls. It should feel like a big rest, a nice recovery. And down. And I'm gonna step out a little bit further there, get a little bit more tension in that right side for myself. Again, feel free to come kneeling if this feels too heavy. This is a fine time to use those weights as well, guys. I didn't say that with our chest press and our overhead press, but always feel free to use those weights. All right, 10 more seconds here. We're at 5. Should be feeling those biceps about now. 3, 2, 1. Now, I want you to cross the handles or cross the stretch band if you're using a stretch band. Kind of lean over a little sit into the hips. We'll turn to the side so you can see that position. Yeah, little sit, flat back, pull wide and wide. And again, feel free to take a wider stance if you need more tension. And wide. And pull. Squeeze into those shoulder blades. Try to avoid pulling up or pulling back. Yeah? You can see there's lots of space between my armpit and my body. Yeah? I'm opening up my armpit. I'm not clamping my arms down. And open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, walk those feet together. Trust me for the next one. Uncross those hands. I'm going to take a foot out. I may need to come down onto my knees for this one. I'm going to do a front raise. Lift straight forward and down and up. Feel free to drop to knees for this one. This gets heavy real fast. And then I've taken one foot out of the band to lighten it up a little bit. This one's tough for me. Hang in there. Keep breathing. Easy shoulders. Try not to hike the shoulders up into the ears as we lift the band forward. We're almost there. 20 seconds. Seconds. We can do this. 5 seconds. Seems like nothing. One more. Nice job. Big wide stance. Both feet on that band. We're gonna do an upright row, high pull. Elbows lead the way. Hands land lower than the elbows. Slow release down. If you want more, cross those handles again, like we did for that wide row. And pull and down. And down. Nice. Nice job, guys. All right, we have 15 more seconds. That's it. Keep breathing. All right, last 5. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you may want to come down onto your knees for this next one. We're doing lateral raises. I've taken that foot out of the band like I did for the front raises. Here we go. Pull open. Feel free to drop to those knees for this one. Even, halfway through if you start to really fatigue. And you can see it's not a huge movement. At least not for me. Feel free to grab those weights too. If you have weights available, you may want to use those instead for this one. Totally your call. We're halfway. So close. You get to sit down for the next one. I am the prize. Keep breathing. Breathe. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. All right, there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna come seated on your mat. And we're gonna wrap the band around the feet. So you can go any way you want to. I like to wrap it around and then wrap it around again. 1, it's extra secure. 2, has a little bit of weight. So from here, we're gonna start with reverse flies. So pulling open, seated reverse flies. Very similar to what we just did standing. Squeeze into those shoulder blades. Try to pull a little bit higher if you can. And if that band is too tight, loosen it, yeah? Totally fine. Try to get a nice flat back here. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, good job. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it again. I know I want more weight for the next one. We're doing some seated rows. So we're gonna start with our little hinge back, just like we normally do. Palms are gonna face each other. Here we go, first set. Drive it back, hands land at the rib cage. Slow release forward. Drive it back, slow release forward. Drive it back, slow release forward. And release. And release. Nice tight belly. Make sure we're not bobbing back and forth. We're holding that nice flat back. 5 more more seconds here. We're gonna stay right here. We're just gonna change the arms. 3, 2, give me one more here. Reach the arms forward, palms down, pull wide. I'm gonna turn so you can kind of see that from the front. My elbows pulling wide like that. You keep going, I'll turn back. It's not so easy to do when you're all wrapped up in a stretch band. And back. Nice work, guys. 15 more seconds here. We have one last position. Three, 2, give me one more for that last count. All right, back to our low row, palms face the ceiling. Here we go, pull, release, strong pull, release, hands at the waistline, release. 30 seconds, almost there. Pull, release. 15 seconds. Can you believe it? Oh. Ooh, one more. Okay. Take that band away. All right. We're going to finish with some good old-fashioned push-ups. That's it. I'll give you 3 options. 4 actually. If you want to, you can do it against a wall. I don't have a wall here to show you, but you come up against a wall and do your push-ups there. That's perfectly fine. If you want to take that table or that chair that you were using for your step-ups, you can do your push-ups there. Give yourself a little incline there, and that's perfect. Make sure if you want to take full push-ups, you know, regular good old-fashioned push-ups, please do. Knees are fine. If you want to work on depth and do a hand release push-up, go for it. Here we go, guys. Last 30 seconds. Here it is. I'm going to do a hand release. And you're never locked in. I'm going to take it to a knee push-up for a few. Just to kind of show all the various options. I'll come over, do some inclines with those of you who are doing that. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Stretch your back. All right. Let's find a seat on our mat, or you can come standing if you like. Oh, just rest. Let's take one arm up and over. Big breath, stretch. Cross that arm in front. Oh, breathe. All right, take it to the other side. Bring one arm up and over. Big stretch, deep breaths. Oh. And bring it across. All right, then from there, let's come onto the back. So if you're standing, just come down onto your mat. We'll take it into a figure 4 stretch, crossing one ankle over the other knee. Now this might be enough for you. If you're feeling a big stretch here, stay here. If you want a little bit more, go ahead and grab the back of that thigh. And breathe. Let's go ahead and release that. Hug that knee into the chest, and then just pull it across the body. Stretch. Little spine twist. You can reach this free arm out to the side, just on the floor. I'm just going to hold on to the side here. Let's bring it back to center and cross the other ankle over. Again, you're welcome to leave that foot on the floor if that's enough of a stretch. You're welcome to grab the back of that leg so you can keep those shoulders down rather than kind of hanging on for dear life on that leg. Breathing. Okay, let's send that leg long. Pull that knee into the chest and then take it across. You can reach that other arm out to the side. You can just hold on somewhere where it feels comfortable. A little spine twist here. All right, back to center, rock yourself up to sitting. Come up to standing. And we'll take a nice deep lunge here. Just stretching. If you want to drop that back knee down, if that feels more comfortable, please do. That is absolutely fine. Otherwise, holding it there. Stretching, trying to reach your chest forward here. Your back isn't going to go all the way flat, most likely, but trying not to hunker down too much over that leg. And let's just turn it to the side and stretch. Deep breaths. All right, shift it over, turn. Let's start with that stretch again. Feel free to drop that back knee there, that's fine. If you want to keep it straight, really sinking into that hip. Deep breaths. Lengthen the spine as much as you can, and let's rotate it, coming right into a deep lunge, stretching out here. Ooh. All right, let's come up here to a nice wide squat, parallel feet, hands just on the thighs, and let's send the shoulders forward, stretching everything out. Just a little shoulder shimmy here, and switch, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet together, stretch up overhead. Go ahead and interlace your fingers. Stretch up, reach up and over to one side, back through center and up and over to the other side, back through center, and release it down. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you got a good workout. Hope to see you soon.